Hello YouTube, thought I'd do a quick video here. Now, I just posted a video on this software was not working. I've been playing with it, and like I said in the other video, it will work. Here is the key. If you watch my other video about this nano problem with the software, you will notice, and I'm gonna point it out here. Hold on, I'm gonna get my little pen here, my little marker here. I want to show you something here. If you look at this, you will notice in my other video, this is not doing this right here. See how this is all, it's live. You see how it's, going up and down, and you got over here, right here, you got points changing. See how all that's doing that? Well, when I did the other video, I didn't, when it's not working, it's not doing that. So I tried another computer which has Windows 10, but it's an older computer. Same problem. I kind of play with it, and then I get it to work. Also, too, if you notice, if you look here, I have my points at 101, okay? And if you look up here, I'm using the calibration file that I made the last time it worked. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to calibrate this again. And while it's working, I'm going to try to do the 401 or 402, and I'm going to have you watch along with me, and let's see what happens. So, and yeah, so that's very interesting. I did play around with the drivers. I installed the driver. I reinstalled it. I'm afraid, though, once I shut this off and open it back up, it won't work. So let's do a calibration. Let's go ahead, and we're going to go to here. We're going to set 401. I already got my GMRS. Oh, see how it stopped? See that? Oh, I bet you she ain't going to work. Let's try it, but I got a feeling. See how it's right? What I'm talking about is right here. See how all this stopped? Stopped working. Like it locked, like it froze or locked up. Or the USB is something, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can play with this. Let's hit. Well, let's see. I don't know. Let's see if it works. I don't have much faith it's going to calibrate. But let's try it. This is what you're supposed to do. Now I want to change it to, I got it set to 401 right here. So I want to hit reset. I want to hit short. Nope, it's not working. It's not counting down. So, okay. Well, let's try this then. Let's go ahead and exit this. Let's stop this. Get it. Let's go ahead and exit this software. Let's see if I reopen it, what happens. Yep, it's not looking promising. See how I opened it back up, and if you look from the last one, this is not going. It's not doing it live. It should be, you should see it, up and down type of thing, like picking up noise type of situation. This is not doing it from the beginning of the video, so that's very interesting. So let's go ahead and let's go back to 101. At least I have proof. So, hey, I thought I saw that before when it was working. That so at least I know I have some proof here. Yeah, see how it's So let's hit stop. Let's go ahead and exit the software. Let's open it back up. Yep, see, it's right in here, it's not being live. So there's a good example. When it's gonna work, this area down here is active, as you saw. When it starts to work, that area is active. It's very weird. It's very, very weird. And I have another computer that does the same thing. So I don't know. Maybe it's the firmware in the Nano. The only problem is my Nano does have older firmware in it. I got it back in April. And I kind of want to save the firmware that I have in there just because. Just, save it. And I don't think I can do that. I think if I go to flash it, there's no option that I could see to save what's there. The newest firmware, it's much newer, and it's on the official Nano website. So I think what happened is my version was the newest at one point or another. Maybe back in April, back in December, I don't know. I got my Nano, and I think it was April when I posted my first video about my Nano. I think it was April, something like that. So obviously since then, they come up with newer firmware versions for the Nano that you got to flash. And I'm thinking about flashing to the new version. They state that if you're running Windows 10, you need to use the newest firmware version. Well, I'm not running Windows 10 on this computer that I'm making this video. On my other computer I am, and I didn't flash it yet. But on this computer I'm running Windows 8. Actually, it's 8.1. I just checked. And if you look right here, it tells you. So let's show you this too. Right here it tells you what Windows version. Right there. And it tells you right here what Nano version is hooked up. So obviously COM port's working because it's reading that. But there's just something there. I installed the driver and I reinstalled the driver. Now the driver I got from the official website. So I want to let people know that I did install it. I also, just for the heck of it, uninstalled the driver to see what would happen. And if you don't have the driver installed, you, at least on this computer, at least on Windows 8, you go to COM port, and your COM port won't be there. It'll say none. You can't select it. So that's what happens when you don't have the driver installed. You cannot select a COM port. At least for me on Windows 8.1, I can't select it. So you have to have the USB driver installed, or you can't even select it. At least, like I said, for me. So I know the driver is doing something, obviously. So let's go back to here. But I had to quickly shoot this video while it was still kind of working. But it's very interesting. That's just I don't know what it is. It's something with my COM port, or I'm using the original cable, the USB cable that came with the Nano. I'm using that. I even bought a new cable, a little bit longer one. I tried that. That didn't make no difference. I got this. This is supposedly, I bought it right from the manufacturer. This is not a clone, so I shouldn't have any issues there. I got it right from the website they mentioned to buy it from. Maybe perhaps my version's not compatible with this software. This software here, and I want to make a note of that. I don't think I did on the other video. This software here has been modified, and the person's name is in here. Right here. It's been modified by this gentleman. So maybe this is not compatible with my Nano version. Very possible. I did try the original software, and that was made. It's actually one of 11. His version that he made is actually 20208. What I mean by that is, here, just let me show you. It'd be easier to show you. Let's exit this one. Let's go to the other version. Right here. Do you notice how this version, let me get this a little better here. Okay. I tried the original version. As you can see right here. Does not say modified or modded by Dislord. And it still don't work. So maybe this software is not compatible with my Nano version. That's very well possible. I don't know. I'm still digging into this. Let's try it right now once. Let's go ahead and clear the screen. Let's see if it will work now. So I got it one okay. Let's hit continue scan. Nope. See how it's not. Yeah, it's not going to work. Nope. And I did try it without loading a file. And I tried it with loading a file. And it did not make any difference. So I did also try that too. Just FYI on that. So there you have it. I had to quickly shoot this. This will be part 2, I guess. And the hunt continues. Like I said, maybe this software is not compatible with my newer version of my Nano. I don't know. We'll see. Any comments or questions, post them down below. Thank you, and please subscribe, and have a good day.